The opportunity God has granted us. Tumekuwa hapa juzi tu, si ndio? Tulisikia vile hiyo 1 year ilienda. We were just here the other day, yeah? And we thank God for this opportunity He has granted us. Tuko hapa Pride In tena. To do things somehow differently, but actually to empower ourselves, right? To interact, to learn, yeah? And of course to relax after all the hard work that we've been doing in our day-to-day lives. Ama namna gani? Si process imekuwa tu kuamuka kazi, si ndio? You wake up, job, lunch, unarudi kulala. Naamuka kazi, kulukula, kulala, si ndio? But at least here we are doing things differently. Ni kuamuka, kusomeshwa, alafu kujienjoy. Ama mnaonaje? Yes, so in that note, I would request that we stand kidogo, alafu tujinyoroshe, tusikie tuko wapi, tuko Mombasani, si ndio? Conference tunayo hatuna. Aya, DJ, 1 minute, tafadhali. Mame wote.
Thank you DJ, thank you. Jipigie makofi. Kitarudiwa. Thank you. Today we are at Pride in Paradise. And allow me to take this opportunity to welcome Madam Grace, representing Pride in Paradise, so that she gives us some of the norms of staying here. Tumpigie makofi akikuja.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning again. I'm Grace Karambu, the in charge of security around the convention areas of Pride in Paradise. On behalf of the Pride in management, welcome to Pride in Paradise. And we are there to say thank you for choosing our hotel as our host. We are always with you and we are happy. The security in Pride in Paradise is our first priority to our guests. Wherever you walk across the hotel, there is a security guard, the CCTV camera all over the compound from the main gate to the beach area. The security access in the every convention areas, the door will remain minded by the security guard. So wherever you need an assistance, there is a security guard at the door. In case of emergency, when you are here, you go down the staircases. We have 2 staircases for exit to the ground floor through the entrance of the conference. Opposite the convention area, there is elephant parking. All of you could see a elephant parking when you are from the main gate. There is a Jabo Garden field where we go in case of emergency. You're always directed by the security personnel in case of emergency. The other side of the hotel, there is always a signage to direct you the evacuation area in case there is emergency in the hotel. And always the security personnel are there to assist you. We offer medical services, as all of you are doctors. In case you need assistance from our doctor, there is a landline in the room, dial 0, then you get in touch with her to assist you. And in case there is something suspicious around the hotel, you are free to dial 1509 to the security office, and they will be there to assist you. Then remember to be the next security to the next friend who is seated near you. Anything you left behind, please hand over to the security person so that you can get the honor. The tea time will be served 10 o'clock to 11, ground floor lobby. Around the ground floor lobby, there are gents on your right from the lobby. Upstairs, from the first door of Warabuko, There is a gent on your right hand and the left hand. Lunchtime will be served 12:30 to 2 at Dow Restaurant. Some of you, you know where our Dow Restaurant is. You'll have to access the Dow Restaurant through the meal voucher you will be given by your secretariat's team. So ensure you have one during the lunchtime. Then there will be another tea at 4 o'clock to 5 at the same place where you take tea. And remember, we have exhibition booth at the Expo Center. So you secure yourself, or you just go to that places, ensure there is a security around you, and ensure your friend is next to you is safe. Remember always when you go outside the compound of the Pride Inn, if you get something bothering you, please, you are ready to call Pride Inn Paradise for the assistance, and we shall assist you. The empty bottle tops, remember to leave them in the room where you are seated. We shall give you the fresh water in the afternoon section. Have a good day and enjoy yourself in Pride Inn Paradise. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pride Inn, and thank you for allowing us to use your facility for this conference. Naomba tumwapigie makofi, tupigie Pride Inn makofi. Thank you. Just do me a favor. Do you know the name of your neighbor? Do you know the name of your neighbor? Aya. Look at your neighbor on the right. Just look at the neighbor on your right. Not possible. Aya, if not possible, look at the one on the left. It's the same thing. You'll never meet. You'll never meet. Thank you, thank you. Just tell your neighbor. The one, hata kama nini, just tell her that she's beautiful. To him. Muulize, how are you? Yeah. Now, this is one of the reasons that we come to such scientific conferences is not only for sitting here and getting scientific knowledge. Here we interact. We exchange contacts. So, if you don't have the phone number of the person sitting next to you, you are doing yourself an injustice. You are doing yourself an injustice. Again, this is also the opportunity that you can identify a potential business partner, a potential any partner in quotes. And you can be oscillating. In the morning, you are sitting here. After lunch, you go sit to next to her, and you collect as many contacts as possible. Na ukiombwa namba, usikatae, peana. Sawa sawa. Ukiombwa namba, peana. Sawa sawa. We only live once, and it's always not that serious. Today, we are in Mombasa County, and we are privileged to be hosted by KPA Coast Branch. KPA Coast Branch. How many members are KPA Coast Branch members? Kama we ni mwana Coast Branch, inua mkono. Those are the hosts. Tuwapigie makofi. Good. Tuwapigie makofi, the host branch. They are special. Wametukubalia tukuje tuogelee baharini. Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome the chairman, KPA Coast Branch, so that he can welcome us officially, branch yake. So, Mr. Rogers, karibu. Na tumpigie makofi akikuja. Tumpigie makofi akikuja. Amekubali tukue na mkutano kwa branch yake. Asanti.
Good morning. Good morning once again. Mko salama? Are you happy to be here? Basi tunjibu kama watu wa Mombasa. Mmefurahi kufika Mombasa? I'm glad to take this opportunity to welcome you all to our 22nd Annual Scientific Conference. The Mombasa branch is privileged. And this is turning out to be a norm, so we appreciate that. Na tunaomba mzindi kupiga kura moja hapa hata tukifika Jumamosi, si ndio? Si ndio? Asanteni. Briefly, our guest of honor, the President, Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, the National Executive Council, the speakers of today, distinguished guests, and the honorable delegates from across our various branches. It's a honor to welcome you to our 22nd Annual Scientific Conference. It's a great honor and privilege to host you in Mombasa, and this gives us an opportunity to learn, to interact, to create networks. OS Nairobi amesema tupeane namba, so sisi Mombasa tunasema, ukiombwa, peana. Ukiombwa, mbona mnajibu pole pole? Unaweza pata business partner hapa na unatoka na biashara nzuri sana, si ndio? So ukiombwa namba usinyimane. Ukiombwa namba fanya nini? Ama you wanted me to be specific, unaombwa nini? Yes, ukiombwa namba, peana namba. Tengeneza uhusiano. Hello? Your presence here reflects our collective dedication to lifelong learning, professional excellence, and collaboration. And this conference provides an invaluable opportunity for us to exchange knowledge, to share and discuss the emerging trends in medical practice, in patient care, and to discuss innovative solutions to strengthen partnerships that shapes the future of our profession. The pharmaceutical landscape continues to evolve rapidly, and it's a call to each and every one of us to make sure that we update ourselves, we keep ourselves abreast with the emerging trends so that we continue to hold the forefront position that pharmaceutical technologists, being the last person of contact in the line of care, exercises every day, and to continue bringing the honor to this noble profession. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the organizing committee, our sponsors, the exhibitors, moderators, volunteers, and you, the pharmaceutical technologists, our delegates, who have made the sacrifice to ensure that this 22nd ESC becomes a success. Tunjipigia makofi. Hey, jameni, hatunjipendi, tunjipigia makofi vizuri. As they normally say, this is the day that the Lord has made. Na sisi tunasema, this is our day as pharmaceutical technologists to showcase our talents, to share our experiences, and to interact and learn from one another. Sindio? Tunjipigia makofi tena. KPA ni sisi, na sisi ni? Hello? We are here to make it work, and we will continue making it work. Sindio? As we officially begin this conference, let us embrace the spirit of professionalism, ethical practice, and collaboration. And together we can strengthen our profession and contribute meaningfully to better the health outcomes for our brothers and sisters and the general country. Once again, I welcome you to this conference. Mombasa ni raha. Tuseme Mombasa ni raha. Tukimaliza hapa kwa conference, tunatoka nje tutembea kwa beach kidogo. Let us maximize, capitalize, and utilize every minute best way we can. And with those few remarks, I wish from the bottom of my heart and the Coast Branch Executive and the Coast KPA members to welcome you all. Enjoy your stay. God bless us. God bless KPA.
Tumpigie makofi. That's the chair, host chair, Coast Branch. Asanteni sana. By the way, how many branches does KPA have? Ebu uliza neighbor. How many branches do we have? How many branches do we have? How many are saying 7? Oh, Google. Hiyo iko kwa ChatGPT. Okay. Now, there's one important thing that the host chair has said. First, mi sijasikia chochote, mi hizi ndio vitu mbili ndio ametoka nayo. Ukiombwa namba, peana. Akarudia, ukiombwa, peana. Do not be mean. Again, amesema, enjoy your stay here. Enjoy to the fullest. Sawa sawa. Another thing that I'll need to add, as you enjoy, remember, bado tutarudi nyumbani. Yeah, bado tutarudi nyumbani, sawa? Hapa umekubaliwa kuenjoy, unapula kuingia kwa inbox, kuingia nini, lakini kama ni kitu yenye ukirudi nyumbani inaweza fanya vitu zifanyike hivi, you delete. Mimi nawasaidia, mimi nimewapenda. Sawa sawa. Ukiona utaweza ulizwa, nini ulikuwa unafanya saa 7 za usiku mtu hapa? Delete. Delete immediately. Ama uweke setting ya delete after 24 hours. See mimi, just for your own safety. As I informed you, my name is Calvin Oyamo, the Organizing Secretary of KPA Nairobi branch, and it is my pleasure to be with you here today. And KPA Nairobi, KPA, we have 11 branches. And just to know, just to take stock, just to confirm that all branches are represented here. How many members are coming from Nyanza branch are unrepresented here? If you are Nyanza branch, kindly raise your hand. Good. Oh, Nyanza wamesema wao wamejua kusimama. They stand. Kusimama. Nyanza branch. Tuwapigie makofi. Tuwapigie makofi. Aya. Members from South Nyanza. South Nyanza, representation from South Nyanza. South Nyanza, South Nyanza. Yes, tuwapigie makofi. Western branch. Ingoho, Obusuma. Western branch, tuwapigie makofi. Western branch, tuwapigie. Na pia, itaomba, kama we ni wa Western branch, neighbor wako asikuwe na wa Western branch. We don't want to practice incest here. Hey, kama neighbor wako ni wa Western na we ni wa Western branch, disown him or disown her. Tafuta mwingine. Yeah. Aya, no thrift branch. No thrift, tusimame, no thrift. No thrift. Sawa sawa, tuwapigie makofi na pia tunaangalia wale wa incest, tunawaambia hiyo hatutaki. Watembe, look for another partner. Aya, Rift Valley branch. Bwana Oso and the Rift Valley, tuwapigie makofi. Upper Easter branch. Representation from Upper Easter branch. Upper Easter, tuwapigie makofi. Upper Easter branch. Good. Northeastern branch. Tuwapigie makofi. Our brothers from Northeastern. Makofi akilo. Thank you. Central branch. Murema, Central branch. Wanaitwa, nimeambiwa wanaitwa fisi. Haya, gani amebaki? Nani amebaki? Host branch, Coast branch once again. Tuwapigie makofi. Nairobi branch. Asanti sana. Kuna mwenye neighbor yako hajasimama? Southeastern. Makofi. Thank you team. If your neighbor hajasimama, mwambie ajoin branch yake ama umuulize branch yake. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, allow me to welcome the Secretary General of Kenya Pharmaceutical Association to come and give the notice for the conference. Tumpige makofi akikuja.
Mbona mmekatiza makofi bwana? Nirudi. Aya, tuende. Thank you. Asante sana. Asante. Najua mkienda hivyo nitasema one time. You are sifunated. All right. Na sisi tuko masikionated. Kuna kajina kengine tumepewa juzi. Na hiyo ni siasa, si ndio? Kila mtu wako pahali yako. Na watu wa one term, watu wa two term, na former president ni wa no term. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning once again. Thank you. I don't know if they are able to project on the screen so that we go to the note of this conference. Kuna mtu nasumbua hapa na lazima nimsumbue tena. Nani anasema ChatGPT? ChatGPT naweza jiandikia? ChatGPT naweza pika chapati? Hata ugali haiwezi, but unaweza iuliza vile utapika, si ndio? Anyway, I'm here my name is Eric Gishane, the Secretary General for KPA, and this is my second and final term. Ama niendelee? Niendelee nisiendelee? Unajua katiba hairuhusu. Nitaendelea nyumbani. And I'm also a member of Juja Municipal Board in Kiambu County. And I'm a father of two, a daughter and a son. The daughter is the firstborn. Alafu kijana akakuja. Alafu sasa tuendelee ingine. Nifunge. Tutaendelea. Yes. Kuna mtu amesema in supply, family planning, tutafika hapo. So because we are waiting for our guests, that's why we asked you to come into the hall so that we clear the walkway. I think I'll take this opportunity to read the notice of this conference, and then you let me leave to receive the guests with the other colleagues. To the President, the members of the National Executive Committee, our distinguished guests, partners, sponsors, esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, I wish to officially notify this August gathering that 22nd Kenya Pharmaceutical Association Annual Scientific Conference has been duly convened in accordance with the Constitution of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association and the resolutions of the National Executive Committee. The conference shall be held from 30th July to 1st August 2026 at Pride in Paradise Beach Resort, Convention Center and Spa, Mombasa, under the theme Reimagining Pharmacy Practice for Universal Health Coverage, Innovation, Leadership, and Sustainable Healthcare Delivery. Okay. The annual scientific conference remains the association's premier scientific and professional forum, bringing together pharmacy professionals, policymakers, regulators, academia, researchers, industry leaders, development partners, and other healthcare stakeholders to deliberate on emerging issues shaping pharmaceutical practice and healthcare delivery in Kenya and East African region. This year's conference will feature keynote addresses, scientific presentations, panel discussions, policy dialogues, exhibitions, continuing professional development sessions, and networking opportunities designed to strengthen professional practice, promote innovation, and foster strategic partnerships. We are particularly honored to welcome our distinguished guests from within Kenya and across East Africa, East African community, including our sister professional associations whose participation underscores our shared commitment to the regional collaboration and excellence in pharmaceutical services. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with the powers and responsibilities vested in the office of the Secretary General under Article 10(6)(c) of the Constitution of Kenya Pharmaceutical Association 2021, which designates the Secretary General as the Chief Administrative Officer and spokesperson of the association, and mandates the office to organize the affairs of the the meetings of the association in conformity with the Constitution. I hereby formally certify that all constitutional and administrative requirements for convening this annual scientific conference have been duly fulfilled. Consequently, I officially declare this gathering duly constituted and the 22nd Kenya Pharmaceutical Association Annual Scientific Conference lawfully convened and in session. May the proceedings of the conference be guided by professionalism, integrity, and our collective commitment to advancing pharmaceutical practice and healthcare in Kenya. May I now respectfully invite all delegates to participate actively in the scientific deliberations, uphold highest standards of professionalism and ethics, and contribute meaningfully towards the success of this conference. I wish you all a productive, insightful, and memorable conference. Thank you. So thank you very much. Allow me to hand this to the MC as we go to receive our guest. So karibuni sana. Tell your neighbor welcome to the 22nd Annual Scientific Conference. Sasa nyinyi ni scientists, si ndio? Yes, we are waiting for scientific content to be shared on this forum. Calvin, thank you.
Thank you. Amesema tuweke ngoma, anataka kudance. DJ, kuna kitu? Thank you, and SG, thank you. Tumpige makofi. Now, I had a co-moderator. Amemezwa. Okay. Haya. Kama amemezwa, ukinyang'anywa, unapata mwingine. Na utachukua mwingine. I believe that we are all well. I believe that we are comfortable. Just to bring to your attention is that I'm aware that most of us are in the hall without name tags. Kindly worry not. We had to make a drastic measure because our guest is around the corner and we need to be settled. So in the next few minutes, shall be releasing you for those who are still not having their name tag so that you have the same. So worry not. But it's the time that we need to interact. As I speak, mi pia ningependa kusikia maoni yenu. What your expectation, your stay here, and everything about the conference. So, DJ, sahi waamuke kidogo to dance kidogo. Nipe ngoma. Na nitaomba Sally, kuja kwa floor. Na tumpigie makofi akikuja. Sally is the organizing secretary, Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, Nyanza branch. Mpigie makofi. Anaweza hawezi. Anaweza hawezi. Bwana wacha chuki. Ati nini? Okay, amebeba. Nini? Tuambie. Wasalimie.
Riding on the preset protocol, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Wanasema waambaje. Amjamba. Sasa moso sasa DJ tulikuwa tupewe ngoma.
DJ, mpe moja. Na si sote tusimame.
Let's rise up, please. I know you had a heavy breakfast, so let's burn a bit of it as we wait for our guests to arrive. DJ tafadhali.
Hata ile ya mwisho. Okay, DJ ya kinini, kindly just stretch. This is the time wenye hata huyo neighbor wako mwenye amekataa kusmile na wewe unaweza mgonga. Akikataa kusmile mgonge kidogo. Ama huyo mwenye ako introvert mwenye haongei, mkanyage mgundi aseme ush.
Sawa basi, kama DJ hana wimbo, I want us to write KPA, the initials of KPA, that is K, P, and A, by our movement. Movement. Yes, body movement. So, for example, when you want to write a K, utenda aje? Hivyo. Chair of chairs, kuja unisaidie.
Chair of chairs,
kuja unisaidie. Ukishindwa kuja tuandike K. Njoo. Wajua shemeji huyu. Mpigeni shemeji makofi.
How many minutes ndio wakuje hapa so that
tuandika K, they're all capital letters, Show us the K. K siko hivi. Ama tunaanza na hivi. Songa ile side nyingine. Akishindwa twamtoa. K tuanza kule. Alafu hiyo K imeweza? Tumtoe. Hiyo ni 0 term. Jaribu tena kabla tukufukuze. K. Unaanza na? K. Unaanza na? Akishindwa tumtoe. Halafu. Ameweza? Chea umeshindwa. Njoo ujaribu. Chap tafadhali. Let's save time.
I'm in the spirit of gender balance. A lady to offer.
A lady will do the P.
A lady to offer to come do for us the P.
We have 2 options. We can use your shingo plus your head and then the waist. I'll go for the waist. So kila mtu hands akimbo.
Makofi kwake, si amepata K. Now I need a lady to help us draw the P. A lady please, karibu. P, eh? Mpigie makofi akija tafadhali.
So let's draw a P. Hands akimbo. Then you go up. And then you go like this. Ishikanishwe tu. We can try another one. Hands akimbo. Go up. And then you move your head like this. Imeweza, sio?
Ameweza. Wamekataa. Labda tujaribu tena kwa kiuno, we'll do up then we kule juu, si ndio? Tuanze chini. Tukienda juu. Then tumeifeel. Tumalize na A kisha nitoke hapa. Madam To naona unataka kujua tuchore A. Madam To njoo tuchore A.
Madam To njoo tuchore A.
Madam To njoo tuchore A. Makofi kwa Madam To.
Makofi kwa Madam To.
Just come mama.
Makofi kwa Madam
Makofi
To.
kwa Madam To.
Makofi kwa Madam To. Tunaenda makofi kwa Madam To. Mpaka afike.
Mpaka mama afike.
Mpaka afike. Pole pole.
Tausi ndege watu. Kwa wale ambao wako member number 1000 kurudi chini, tuamfahamu. Haya Madam To karibu.
How does A look like?
Kwanza ni A ama A. A ama A.
Standard is stretch your hands both sides and that is A.
Tumpige makofi.
All right, tumpige makofi. Asanteni sana, you can take your seats.
Bado unisaidie kumoderate.
What was the next thing?
Hakuna next step, just engaging them. Just engaging them. Just kuwapa mic, mtu aseme chochote. Just engaging them kwa sababu tuna So thank you. Thank you. And I still encourage you that we continue interacting. And I like the interaction. Naona masalamu zinakuwa exchanged. We continue interacting. And this is the time that allow me to give an opportunity. If you believe, you feel, and you know you are beautiful. You feel, believe, and you know you are beautiful. Feel, okay, isn't she beautiful? Acha tumpige makofi akikuja.
Kwa MCs wanarudi, karibu ni watoe.
Tumpige makofi akikuja. Hey, hello. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Do you feel beautiful?
I feel heaven on earth in Mombasa.
Thank you. Salimia watu.
Habari zenu. Assalamu alaikum. Shikamoni. I'm so happy to see you all. Challenges za hapa na pale. Mombasa twasija tumefika. Mtatufunza pale hatujui. Na I'm so happy to see you and welcome all of you. It's a great thing when we come to such places. We sharpen our career, we learn more, and I'm hoping we are going to learn more. In fact, according to the theme yenye tuko nayo, it really fits our spot in the market. So najua bado tutaendelea zaidi. Thank you. My names are Herin.
Thank you, Herin. And Herin will also be my co-moderator for this event. And one of the things which I've gotten from her, she says that according to the theme of the conference, this is the time that I ask your neighbor, what is the theme for the KPA Annual Scientific Conference, the 22nd conference? What's the theme? What's our theme? Thank you. Naomba tusimame si sote. Naomba tusimame. Thank you. Thank you. Now that our guests are already seated, we can sit. Thank you. Allow me to take this chance to welcome the president of Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, to come and officially welcome the guest. Tumpigie makofi akikuja. Tumpige makofi. Our president is coming. Distinguished guests, the CS Minister of Health, Mombasa, our board chair, Bwana John Munyu, our PS, Minister of Health, Madam Mary Mudhoni, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my profound honor to welcome you to the 22nd Annual Scientific Conference of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association here at the Pride Inn, Mombasa. And today marks a pivotal moment in our shared dedication to pharmaceutical excellence. On behalf of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, I extend our sincere gratitude to the government of Kenya through the PS, to the county government of Mombasa through the CS Health, who is present today, to the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, and to the entire membership for gracing this occasion. I want to say a big thank you for honoring this invitation and being part of this discussion. This year's theme, which is optimizing pharmaceutical excellence, optimizing pharmaceutical practice to advance patient safety, medicine access, and healthcare excellence, is a rallying cry for transformative action. It demands that we modernize our systems, integrate emerging technologies, and place every pharmaceutical technologies or every stakeholder in health sector at the center of compassionate, patient-first care. And this is aligned to many initiatives by the government, which pharmaceutical technologies ought to be part and parcel of. Over the next 3 years, our program will confront the industry's most critical challenges and opportunities. We are talking about healthcare challenges like antimicrobial resistance. We are talking about opportunities like utilizing AI solutions to enhance delivery of care. And we need to leverage on these technologies to ensure that we are part of the solutions in advancing patient-first care as pharmaceutical technologists.
To our partners who are here, our sponsors, the delegates, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the 22nd Annual Scientific Conference. Mujisikie muko nyumbani. We want to engage, interact, and connect, and learn. On behalf of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association leadership and membership, I want to welcome you all to the 22nd Annual Scientific Conference, and I would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to welcome the CEC Health for Mombasa, to give her remarks representing the county governor for Mombasa. Tumpokee kwa makofi. Thank you very much, and let us enjoy the sessions.
Thank you very much. Hamjambo. Karibuni Mombasa. Kwanza nataka kutoa apology ya His Excellency the Governor. He was to be here, but due to prior planned engagements, he could not attend, but he warmly welcomes you to enjoy yourselves here in Mombasa. And he has asked me, or requested me, to read his speech to this gathering, if you allow, Madam PS. Good morning. PS Medi Mudhoni, Permanent Secretary, Public Health and Professional Standards, Dr. Munyu, Chair, Pharmacy and Poisons Board, Kenya, the President and National Executive Council of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, representatives of the Ministry of Health and our regulatory agencies, pharmaceutical technologists and other healthcare professionals, representatives of county governments, development partners, industry stakeholders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Mombasa for the 22nd Annual Scientific Conference of the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association. We are delighted to host more than 1,000 professionals who occupy an indispensable place in Kenya's healthcare system. I congratulate the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association for the convening of this important forum, and more importantly, for selecting a theme that speaks directly to one of the central questions facing our country. How do we translate our investments in healthcare into safe, affordable, and accessible services for every Kenyan? That question is particularly important at this moment. Kenya is undertaking one of the most significant transformations of its healthcare financing and delivery architecture since independence. We are collaboratively implementing Taifa Care and the Social Health Authority, expanding primary health care, digitizing health services, and strengthening community health systems with the national government. At the same time, the national government has rolled out new pharmaceutical digital platforms, including the National Track and Trace System, Practice 360, and Facility 360, intended to strengthen supply chain visibility, professional accountability, and patient safety. This month, the government also strengthened its response to substandard and falsified medical products through the National Action Plan and an interministerial mechanism bringing together regulators, law enforcement, counties, and other stakeholders. This is timely. Between 2021 and 2025, the Pharmacy and Poisons Board recorded 1,413 product quality complaints, coordinated 99 recalls, and received more than 32,000 adverse drug reaction reports. These numbers remind us of something fundamental. Access to medicine cannot simply mean having medicine on a shelf. It must mean having the right medicine of the right quality, prescribed and dispensed appropriately, reaching the right patient at the right time, and at a cost that does not impoverish the household. That is why pharmaceutical practice sits at the center of universal health coverage. As chair of the Council of Governors Health Committee, I have consistently maintained that successful healthcare reform requires us to look at the health system as one interconnected chain. We cannot celebrate increased enrollment into health insurance if patients arrive at facilities and cannot access medicines. We cannot build hospitals without adequately staffing them. We cannot employ healthcare workers without demanding accountability of the hours for which the public pays them.
We cannot purchase sophisticated equipment without investing in the professionals required to operate and sustain it. And we cannot promise universal health coverage without confronting the financing pressures faced by the county governments that actually deliver the overwhelming majority of frontline public health care services. That is why I continue to advocate for adequate and predictable financing of devolved healthcare. In particular, we have called for the restoration of conditional grants to level 5 hospitals. These hospitals do not serve only the residents of the counties in which they are located. They are regional referral institutions serving patients from neighboring counties and sometimes from across our national borders. The national government should therefore supplement county investments rather than creating a financing architecture that inadvertently gives the impression that counties are failing to perform their responsibilities. Our proposal is straightforward. Let counties operate and strengthen levels 1 through 5 with appropriate national support for the regional referral burden of level 5 facilities, while the national government concentrates its direct institutional responsibility on level 6 national referral hospitals. That is how devolution works best. Clarity of responsibility, adequate resources, and accountability for results. Here in Mombasa, we have sought to demonstrate what that philosophy means in practice. While our flagship Mombasa Care Agenda is based on one simple conviction: no resident should be denied essential healthcare merely because of their economic circumstances. We have made treatment free for children below 5 years in our county facilities. For indigent households unable to afford social health authority premiums, we established a mechanism through our facility improvement financing framework to support their registration. Where an indigent child below 5 requires care and their household is uninsured, we have further provided for support towards the registration of a parent so that we do not merely treat an episode of illness, we bring the family into the healthcare financing system. We have expanded our Mombasa Care Services desks and established the 1599 public service hotline because patients need somewhere to turn when the system fails them. We have also invested in specialized services at Coast General Teaching and Referral Hospital. With the commissioning of a second linear accelerator, our radiotherapy capacity has approximately doubled, enabling us to serve more cancer patients from Mombasa, the Coast region, and beyond. We are simultaneously expanding the physical healthcare network through investments including the redevelopment of Likoni Level 4 Hospital, a new maternal and child health infrastructure, the development of the Raila Odinga Kongowea Level 4 Hospital, and improvements across our existing facilities. But infrastructure alone is not healthcare. Healthcare is ultimately an interaction between a patient and a professional. That brings me to the people gathered in this room. Pharmaceutical technologists are not peripheral actors in patient care. You are custodians of one of its most sensitive components, medicines. You are often the last healthcare professional a patient interacts with before beginning treatment. That places upon you a responsibility that goes far beyond dispensing. You must be champions of pharmacovigilance. You must help Kenya confront antimicrobial resistance by insisting on rational antimicrobial use. You must educate patients about adherence. You must identify dangerous drug interactions. You must support patients living with chronic illnesses to understand and manage their treatment. You must become active participants in prevention, family planning, reproductive health, and community health. And you must stand firmly against falsified, substandard, and illegally distributed medicines. Antimicrobial resistance in particular demands urgency. The effectiveness of antibiotics is a shared national asset. When antibiotics are dispensed or consumed irrationally, the consequences do not end with one patient. We gradually weaken medicines upon which millions of people depend on. The solution, therefore, requires clinicians, pharmaceutical professionals, laboratories, regulators, counties, and communities working together. The same principle must guide our approach to non-communicable diseases. Hypertension, diabetes, cancer, and other chronic illnesses increasingly require patients to remain on medication for years, sometimes for life. In that environment, pharmaceutical care cannot be transactional. The question is no longer simply, did we dispense the medicine? We must ask, did the patient understand the medicine? Are they taking it correctly? Can they afford to continue treatment? Are they experiencing adverse effects? Are they achieving the intended clinical outcome? That is patient-centered pharmaceutical care. I also challenge this conference to think seriously about our pharmaceutical sovereignty. Africa bears nearly a quarter of the global disease burden, yet produces less than 6% of the medical supplies it consumes. That imbalance is not sustainable. Kenya must become not simply a consumer of pharmaceutical products, but a center of pharmaceutical manufacturing, research, and innovation. Our national policy direction increasingly recognizes this imperative, including efforts to strengthen local manufacturing, technology transfer, regulatory harmonization, and sustainable procurement of African-produced health products. Counties must be part of that conversation. Mombasa is uniquely positioned. We are Kenya's gateway to the world. We have the port, logistics infrastructure, a growing healthcare ecosystem, and access to regional markets across East and Central Africa. Why should Mombasa not become an important pharmaceutical and medical products logistics and manufacturing hub? Why should some of the innovations discussed at this conference not eventually be manufactured, tested, distributed, or exported through Mombasa? That is the conversation I would like us to begin having. But even as we pursue technology, manufacturing, infrastructure, we must never lose sight of accountability. County governments are investing enormous public resources in recruiting, training, and remunerating healthcare professionals. In return, the public is entitled to receive the service of which it has paid. I have been clear in Mombasa that working privately during hours when a healthcare worker is supposed to be serving patients in a public facility is unacceptable. It deprives citizens of more services they have already financed through their taxes. Professional freedom must always travel together with professional responsibility. As governments, our obligation is equally clear. We must provide appropriate working environments, medicines and commodities, equipment, professional development opportunities, and fair systems of remuneration. Accountability must therefore operate in both directions. As you deliberate over the next 3 days on patient safety, antimicrobial stewardship, non-communicable diseases, reproductive health, natural medicines, neglected tropical diseases, dermatology, pain management, and anti-doping, I encourage you to go beyond identifying problems. Give policymakers solutions. Tell us what legislation needs to change. Tell counties where pharmaceutical professionals are being underutilized. Tell regulators where gaps are allowing unsafe products into our communities. Tell training institutions which competencies tomorrow's pharmaceuticals workforce requires, and tell us how technology can help us account for every medicine from procurement and distribution to the moment it reaches a patient. The purpose of scientific conferences cannot merely be to exchange knowledge amongst ourselves. Science achieves its greatest value when evidence changes policy and policy improves people's lives. As leaders, we must also recognize that health cannot become an arena for institutional competition between the national and county governments. The Constitution gave us different responsibilities, but it gave us the same patient. A sick Kenyan does not care which level of government procures the medicine, employed the healthcare worker, or purchase the equipment. They simply want to get well. Our responsibility is therefore to cooperate. To the pharmaceutical professionals, I know from you than technical competence. It will demand innovation, integrity, adaptability, and compassion. To our partners in industry, we welcome investment and innovation, but the ultimate measure of pharmaceutical progress must remain the well-being of the patient. Medicine must never become inaccessible to the very people of whom it was invented. Let us therefore leave this conference with a common ambition, a Kenya where the quality of healthcare a person receives is not it protects the full experiences of every citizen. Fellow county governments towards that future. Once again, I welcome you all to Mombasa. Enjoy our hospitality.